Good evening guys, this is Shankla. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be discussing about nuclear fusion reaction. Scientists at US Federal Research Facility, they were successful in conducting a controlled nuclear fusion reaction. What was the result? The energy produced was much more than the energy consumed. And if this happens, if we try to extract the energy from the nuclear fusion reaction for our power generation, then it can revolutionize the power sector. It will create a remarkable change in the power generation sector. Okay, most of the people, they are wondering what is nuclear fusion reaction. Okay, nuclear fusion reaction is simple. When two lighter nuclei, they combine with each other to form a heavy nuclei of an atom, then it is called nuclear fusion. And in doing so, massive amount of energy is released. Okay, but nowadays, whatever the nuclear power plant you are seeing around you in the world, they are all harnessed with nuclear fission reaction. What is fission? Fission is the completely opposite of nuclear fusion reaction. When a heavy nuclei is split into smaller nuclei, and in doing so, it also emits a lot of energy. And this nuclear fusion reaction, why it is so special? Because the efficiency is high. Because this process also running inside the sun. The sun is an endless source of energy. We all know that. Because of that, we are dependent on sun for making renewable sources of energy like solar power plants. So in that sun, the nuclear fusion reaction is taking place. Because of that enormous amount of energy, and what a sun can do. The scientists were successful in conducting this experiment at a small scale, but there is a challenge for the scientists to make it on a large scale. But why it is important? Why we want to extract energy from the nuclear fusion reaction? That is a question. The answer is because it consumes less energy and it provides enormous amount of energy. There is limitless amount of energy we can extract. Okay, and biggest important thing is it is a clean source of energy. There is no CO2 emitted. There is no other harmful gases that is harmful for the environment. For nowadays, net zero target every country has to achieve after coming years. And with this introduction of nuclear fusion, we are totally eliminating CO2 and we are getting huge amount of energy. Why it is more important? Because it is sustainable, it is more eco-friendly. Okay, and what else? Because there is no radiation in this nuclear fusion reaction. That is the best part. Whereas in nuclear fission there is a lot of radiation, and because of that nuclear power plant has to be planted away from the cities. There has to be protected. There will be nuclear reactor, cooling towers, all these safety measures. But nuclear fusion, there is no radiation. Because of that, there is no possibility of meltdown of the nuclear reactors because there is no radiations. People are more safe. And because there is no radiation, it cannot be used for making a nuclear weapon. For nuclear fission, you can say we are using it for making atom bombs, nuclear bombs, but for nuclear fusion, we cannot use. So that is the advantages. And what are the challenges? Do we have any challenges or only have all the positive points? No, we have some challenges. Why? Because the experiment was conducted on a small scale. Still there is a doubt, or there is a technology. We don't have technology, we don't have infrastructure to make it on a big scale so that they can provide power to the nations. Okay, huge amount of energy is required. For making a nuclear fusion reaction, we need the temperature more than 5000 degrees Celsius, and that is massive. And that temperature, the nuclei fuses to one another, and nuclear fusion takes place. So that is not sustainable. That amount of energy you need to. The consequence, the result, the outcome is more. But for that, to initiate the nuclear fusion reaction, you need to give or provide the temperature more than 5000 degrees Celsius. And that is not an easy task. It's very difficult. The cost is high. There is a lot of investment required from the private players, from the government side, in order to set up the plant. Still, it is at the nascent stage, and we are lucky enough that researches are going on. Scientists are studying about nuclear fusion how it can change the energy sector. It can revolutionize the energy sector or the extraction of energy that we're taking, which that should not only provide massive energy but also reduce or eliminate the dependency on non-renewable sources of energy like coal and petroleum. Initial costs are high. Cost is high. Sustainability is an issue. You cannot sustain this reaction for too much time because a lot of energy that you have to create a lot of temperature. That is not easy. So these are the challenges, and what is the need of the hour? The scientists are doing researches. The government and the private players should come hand to hand so that they can put investment into this. This is the future. This is the thing that we need to crack. Nuclear fission are going on, but that is unprotected. That is not favorable. That is detrimental to the environment. But nuclear fusion, initially it is difficult, it is hard, and we have just cracked the code for a small portion, a small project and a laboratory. But when it comes to setting a plant of nuclear fusion, then it is really a challenge. So this is the topic. This is Shashank Lal signing off. See you tomorrow with another video. Speak daily. Till that time, have a nice day. Hare Krishna. Love you and bye bye.